Welcome to another video. This is van maintenance, and if you've gone on this one, I'm going to change the diff oil on the Iveco. First thing I'm going to do is put the kettle on. While the kettle's boiling, I'm just going through, just snapping the lugs on this. There, like so. And they're ready then to pull up, ready for the application of the oil. Okay. Now the kettle's boiled, stick the oil inside a saucepan, like so. And leave that to soak. And while that's soaking in there, the heat will then make the oil easier to pour out. While that's doing that, I'll go drain the old oil off. Okay, if you look here, just there is a bolt. That's the drainage one, and you need to crack that. It's a 17mm. And then just behind it here, which I hope you can see with my finger on it there, that is the filler. That's the one we put the oil in with, hence it's on a tube. And that's another one you need to crack. Again, that's a 17mm. Okay, so first things first, now we've got that one loose. I always say it's good practice to make sure you can crack the filler one first, then that one, because if you crack that one and drain the oil off and you can't get that off, you've now got an empty diff, and that could be problematic. So that's why I did that one first. Like I say, 17mm. There we go, and there's the oil coming out now. Let's see. Not too bad actually, look, not too bad condition. And of course it'll run a bit more freely once we create a gap here as well. It's quite a gloopy, murky green oil, that is. Probably hasn't been changed in a good while actually, but it recommends every 12,000 miles to change it. So I've had this van, I've done 12,000 miles. I figured that's not a bad time, so I'll leave that to drain off. Also, I've just recently driven the van, so that means that the oil is the viscosity is a lot better for draining off because it's warmed up slightly. There. Just start turning that and feeding that bolt in. Okay, sorry about the fingers. Right, there we go. I'll just start nipping that up. There we go. That's nipped up nice. Okay, I'll just give this a nice little clean now, because if you notice, this diff is actually quite tidy, because I do paint it every year underneath here, and I find paint is actually better than underseal, because paint, the rubbish and dirt and crap washes off, whereas underseal, if you get a break in the underseal, like just for example if it's the base of the van, you get a break in the underseal, water gets underneath there and works its way around and is rusting, and it may look alright, okay, but underneath it's rusting away. So that's why I use paint, because it's I find it's more effective. So there, that's that all nice and tidy. and angle that in, and that will go in a lot easier. You can feel it there. Because it's been soaking in the boiling water, it's pouring. I am not having to squeeze that very hard at all, and it's coming out now. Same again. Pipe in, just taking this out of the hot water and just squeeze the bottle. Hopefully you can see that going in now. There. If I look down at that bit, and you just keep squeezing. Using the hot water really does make a difference. I wouldn't recommend trying to warm it up in a microwave or something, because you may affect the molecular structure of the oil, so just stick to warming it up with boiling water. If you look now, you can see it's just coming up, and that tells you that you have enough oil. Just screw that in. Then using socket, nip it up. There you go. That's nipped up. You filled it up until the oil gave you an indication that it was coming out of there, which tells you that you've now reached the appropriate mark to say that it's full, or has enough that's required. And that's it. Your diff oil is changed and you're ready to go again. You need one kettle, saucepan and a socket. Mine is I'll show you on there, 17mm mine is, and that's what that's both plugs. Crack them first, make sure you crack the top one so that you can definitely still fill it, and then while that, you've boiled the kettle, put the oil in, let the oil warm up, and then you can drain the other off. And that's it, your diff oil's changed. Thanks for tuning in, and next thing I'll be doing is some servicing on my brakes, so please tune in for that. Thank you.